Thank you for shopping POL at performanceonline.com. Today we'll show you step by step how to replace rear shocks on a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda.
Say ba, raw, coo, da. That's it, man. Now put it all together.
Ba, rah, cuckoo, da.
Hey, man, the name of the Plymouth is the Barracuda.
Go get a Barracuda from your Plymouth dealer.
You will need standard wrenches, a jack and jack stands, a hammer, and lube.
We're gonna do away with these old shocks, upgrade to these Bilstein shocks over here.
We are using a lift, but if you don't have one, jack up your vehicle and put jack stands under the frame to give yourself ample room underneath. Give your CUDA plenty of time to cool off, then locate and remove the 3 bolts supporting the heat shield above the exhaust. The heat shield will drop down and allow for just enough space to access the top shock mount. Remove the nut on the top shock mount using a 3/4 inch wrench on either side. Remove the nut on the bottom shock mount. Supporting the rear end with a jack, remove the bottom first, and the top will come right off. Insert the new shock and send the hardware through the top shock mount and finger tighten. Use a jack to raise the rear end up high enough to attach your shock to the lower shock mount. Applying lube will help the shock to slide on easier. If you're having trouble, use a large socket to catch the eyelet of the shock.
You go by the bushing, you know, there's a chance that you could tear it and jeopardize that bushing.
And use a hammer to drive the shock all the way onto the mount. Finger tighten the bottom bolt and move on to the other side. Replacing your shocks is a fast and easy way to improve both handling and performance on your vehicle. Now you're ready to tighten the top and bottom shock mounts. Lastly, we'll get the heat shield back into its original position and secure it with the 3 bolts we removed earlier. That's it. Get that CUDA out on the road and enjoy a smoother ride. Thank you for visiting POL at performanceonline.com. Subscribe to our channel for upcoming videos, including replacing front shocks, adding tubular control arms, lowering blocks, and much more.